This winter could get really cold for many Europeans, and yes, Great Britain is Europe as well.
Wrong.
And the shortage of available gas is the reason. The majority of the people in Europe don't know how to pay their heating bills in the upcoming winter. But there is a country that seems to not struggle at all.
Oh, shit.
And that is Spain. So the question is, could Spain be the savior? Spain has a diverse portfolio of gas suppliers worldwide, like Algeria, Nigeria, Russia, Qatar, and the USA, which is obviously the biggest winner of the war.
I looked at it anyway.
Spain is the most prepared country in Europe for receiving liquefied gas. Around 80% is shipped and 20% arrives through pipelines. 27% of the regasification capacity of all of Europe is on the Spanish ground. So logically, there's definitely the possibility to build pipeline from Spain to France and then to the rest of Europe. So what is the problem? Why are they not already doing it? To tell you the Truman Show, there are a lot of reasons. For example, the supplies of Spanish gas are sometimes very undependable, which can be seen very well in the example of Algeria. As you can see here, there are two pipelines and the biggest one runs through Morocco to Spain, and Morocco receives a percentage of the gas as a fee. However, the relationship between Morocco and Algeria is very tense because of the conflict in the West Sahara. In case you don't know, Morocco claims the West Sahara as Moroccan territory. 80% of the citizens are actually Moroccans. Algeria claimed the independence of the country, which has a lot to do with the availability to the Atlantic coast.
Hi, did you know that you have rights?
Very interesting is that Morocco was actually the first country to recognize the USA as a sovereign state. So the two countries have a very good relationship, keep that in mind. We already know that the USA is one of the main suppliers of gas to Spain.
I promise you, the president has a big stick.
Well, Spain decided from one day to another that they don't want to be neutral in that conflict anymore, but want to support Morocco now, which of course led to the gas stop from Algeria, which actually now supplies Italy. Another point is that back then Germany and a few other northern countries claimed that southern European countries like Spain and Greece had been fiscally reckless. Members had broken EU rules and lived beyond their means, racking up debt through unsustainable public spending.
Your half! There is no your half of the money! There is only my all of it. Do you understand? Why should I be penalized because of your sloppiness?
Now tables have turned. Spain is pointing out that German Chancellors Gerhard Schröder and Angela Merkel's policy of cozying up to Putin in return for cheap energy made Germany dependent on an authoritarian regime. Even worse, Germany's high-handed behavior during the debt crisis was enabled by its economic success. The problem is that Germany's export model of economic growth was possible only because of cheap energy from Russia, so as you can see, there is a lot of tension. Another argument I want to shortly point out is that it would probably take several years to build a pipeline, and the gas is also way more expensive, so there could also be countries, Germany, that maybe gamble on a cheaper supplier. All in all, one thing is safe to say, Spain will make big fucking business the next years, and if they are not doing something completely foolish, they will be one of the next European superpowers. I hope you have not been entertained and learned absolutely nothing. Please be more clever the next time you think about clicking on my thumbnail.
Hey,
I would still appreciate a like.